And when I was growing up, there was a young man, his name was Richard Jones, very small guy, and he was very, very mean, very nasty. And he repaired water towers. He would go up and go inside the water towers and solder the leaks and so forth. And in one of these engagements, he fell 30 or 40 feet, hit his head, and he was unconscious. When he awoke in the hospital 10 days later, he couldn't remember who he was. He totally lost his memory. And naturally, all the people that knew him, his family and his friends, started to gather around. Instead of treating him like the mean and nasty person that he once was, they all surrounded him with love and sympathy and nurturing and care and loving. And he responded in the same way. He began to express himself in a way that he never had before. See, he not only lost the memory of who he had once been, but he lost the memory of all those childhood scars that he carried forth, perhaps the teasing that he took, perhaps the abuse that he got. He had forgotten all of that, and he just became this divine expression of spirit. Now think of what can happen if each of us do the same thing. If we just take one memory from the past that has a bit of an agitation to it, or a bit of an irritation to it, or something that just rubs us the wrong way, and has an effect on the rest of our lives, just take that one memory and transform it, or take that one memory and lie it down on the road of life, bless it, and move on. Think of how our lives can change. We've got that power within us. It's that power of spirit. You know, you are your thoughts, your feelings, your attitudes, and perceptions. That's what defines your life, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. Your life is defined by the way you look at things. And for 95% of what you experience, you look at things the way you remember them to be. In other words, you recall something that reminds you of how I'm supposed to react to this situation or this circumstance. And then you react out of habit. But once again, we can change those habits of thought. When I say that life is good, it's going to get better, and every day we can make the best of it, that means that every single day we can release, we can forgive something that's not in our best interest, and we can move forward. You see, the memories that are good they're very light, they're easy to carry in the path of life, but the memories that are difficult are heavy, and they drag us down, and they weaken our spirit. When you go to the doctor to get your blood checked, there's all sorts of different variables that tell you what your state of health is. Well, if we took a spirit test, there's all sorts of different variables or different emotions that are encapsulated in memories that dictate our spiritual health. You know, whether it's your enthusiasm for life or your happiness in life or your drive or your potential, whatever it might be, memories affect every single part of your life. So as we go into meditation today, I ask you, think about different memories and just allow them to be released. Say, I'm letting go and I'm letting God. I don't need to carry this forward any longer. I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to let God have whatever it is that's hampering my peace of mind and my sense of well-being. When we walk out of here today, each one of us will feel lighter. Each one of us will have a brighter outlook in the day. And each one of us will embark upon our path that's going to take us to a higher place of good. We now move into meditation.